I have my last red oak 12-foot log on the sawmill this morning, and I need to turn it into 2x4s because I need to build some pallets. Got a brand new blade on the sawmill. This is a wood miser blade and 12-foot log. It is 12 inches in diameter. If you are new today, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for subscribing. My name is Noah. You're watching Robin's Sawmill and Outdoors. We've got a small job to do. I got to finish a couple more 2x4s, and the rest I need to build some pallets to put my lumber on. So I've got this last log that I have that is 12 foot tall or 12 foot long that I've had for probably 2 years. Now after that, I will start cutting those nice logs that you've seen in the past, but none of them are 12 foot long. So hopefully I don't need anything that's 12 foot. But I'm going to cut these into 2x4s, and let me show you the scale I will be using. With my sawmill, I have this 1.5, 1 3/4, 2, 2.5, and 3.5, and 4-inch scale. Pretty much designed for this type of work. And well, let's get to it. Crank the mill up and see what we can get into. And again, I am running the wood miser blade that I've had for quite a while. I just finished running a Cook's 8-degree super sharp. I think I got out 14 hardwood logs from that 10 to 12 foot. And I am pretty sure if you listened to my last video at the end, I scraped the bunk where the log stopped with it, so it's probably no good now. But it was pushing kind of slow, but still not a single wave. That is one thing I do like about it. But let's open up this log and see what it shows. One thing I love about cutting is you never know what you're going to get into a log, so let's see what this log has to offer. Nice and solid. I can tell you right here, there's a lot in that blade. It dipped. Brand new blade. In case you didn't know how to properly use the scale, in fact, I like using the scale. I might even Well, it's got 1.5 inch is the smallest one. But if I'm using 1.5, 1 3/4, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4-inch boards or timbers, I will be using the scale. So let me show you a little trick in case you didn't know. One way to save time and cuts, you know, the more cuts you make, the longer it's going to take you. I've got this log squared on 2 ends, as you can see. Let me put this down. Now, what I need to do is, I know I am making 1.5 by 3.5. So the first thing I'm going to do is, if you look at the scale, I am going to lower it to either 3.5 or 1.5 slot right there. So with this mill, gotta go a little bit lower and raise it up to where you need it to be. So as you can see, it is on 1.5 slot. Now what that's going to do is, I am going to take off that sliver right there. Now what that's going to do is, after that, I can either take off 1.5 inch slices, because I know I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1.5 inch slices left in that, right? And or I'm going to flip this log and take off 3.5 slices. We'll make them 3.5 cants and then turn them right over. I hope that makes sense. This scale, that's just one way you can save on repetition and increase your productivity, which makes less time equals more money. All right, let's go ahead and continue cutting this log into 2 bys, and see what we can get into afterwards. know about you guys, but I really enjoy cutting red oak. It smells pretty good. The grain, you never know what you're going to get. And this log yielded 10 1.5 by 3.5. Now, some of them still have a little wane, or they're not very perfect, but I'm going to save those for myself. The rest of them will go to a customer. This is 12 foot. He only needs 10 foot, so I'm going to go ahead and just give him 12 foot sections, well, 12 foot boards, and charge him for 10. But that's going to be it for me for today. I'm going to go ahead and clean these up, stack them, sticker them, tighten them up, or whatever I got to do to make them look presentable. And it is time to go inside and cool off, get some water. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. And if you are a follower, I do want to thank you. And if you're not, please subscribe. It does not cost you a thing, but it helps this channel out tremendously. Until then, guys, I will see you later.